Hey everybody, this is Fighter Cows, leader of the Geek Fighters, and I'm here to tell you about the Comic Zone, or just Comic Zone. I don't know why I said the, but no, it sounds cooler. Sort of like a Saturday morning cartoon. The Comic Zone, just like that show Spiral Zone. The theme song would go, the Spiral Zone. Anyways, yeah, we're playing a very old game called the Comic Zone, not the. I keep it. Not. Now I just want to add the. And you see it right there. He goes, Sega.
Yeah.
And with me, as always, and the one playing the game today is Double RPG.
Yo, yo, yo! Geek Fighters are back and better than ever, baby!
And Visible Ninja.
It's good to be back and unburdened.
Yeah, because just yesterday you're fresh off from your own stream.
Yeah. We played some more Metarots R and had a setback or two, but hey, kept on trucking.
And yeah, we're playing Comic Zone today, and actually playing it on original Sega Genesis hardware too, believe it or not.
Yes, this is a legit copy.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Not like me where I say quote legit copy when I'm playing SmackDown or SSX Tricky. This is an actual legit copy. Quote unquote legit copy like me.
Completely legitimate copy.
Yeah, I'm playing it on a Generation 1 Sega Genesis, and
one.
mm-hmm.
The
And
Gen 1, was that the one that had a
the audio jack.
audio, yeah. Night of the Mutants. Now you've been practicing, you said.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to see, because this game is mad hard.
Oh yeah.
So I am curious to see if you actually beat it.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna beat it. It's still hard as balls.
But anyways, there's a certain move that Sketch does when you do a kick.
I mean, this.
You know why? It's because the AI is like really, it's like input reading. Hey, LPH, how's it going?
Oh yeah.
Welcome in.
Welcome back, LPH. Welcome back.
And if I don't beat this, then we're probably going to be using the God mode code to get through it, just to show you
'Cause
exactly.
this game, yeah, I just want to see the finish, like at that point, like you, because this game, like as you can see, like the AI, they're all SNK boss level, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And here's the thing too:
Pretty close to it.
if you try to attack things like rocks or even cans like that,
you lose your health.
exactly.
Yeah, like your health can go down even if you're winning the fight, but that's the move where he goes, see ya. Nice try, bozo.
Oh, roadkill.
This game had such a cool style to it.
Oh,
Does.
there we go. I wanted to get the rat back because
Starchild mentioned that they have this game at Game Exchange, and he says he'll have to buy it now. Yeah, you
Yes,
push
you
the lever, punch. Yep. Cool. Cost me no sweat.
But yeah, this game is definitely one of the last games ever made for the Sega Genesis, but pretty underrated because it really didn't catch on towards many of the other.
I think
things.
that's
Which
why.
sucks.
Because I think it being so late in Genesis' life was.
Plus, it's one of the games from the Sega Technical Institute too.
Yeah,
so.
and just so you guys know, they're an American developer, not a Japanese
Yeah,
one.
they were like an in-house. I guess you could say it's one of like Sega of America's like internal team. I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Like they put out some other good games like this. They put out the Ooze, which is another actually good Genesis game.
Uh-huh.
I'd have to look up a list about those. Are the only two I remember off the top of my head. Or Comic Zone and the Ooze, but yeah.
Funny how you could just push the wall to the left and it'll make the box move.
Yeah. This game has some interesting logic. Some interesting puzzles, let's just say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Starchild mentioned this game reminds him of Maximum Carnage in terms of style. Well, they're both comic games, right?
Yes.
Except
Well,
this one
yeah.
you're literally playing with the pages. Like, watch what happens if you knock that guy through.
If he'll let me knock him through.
Yeah, you can see the panels break.
There it goes. And I also got to be careful, too, that I don't fall down, because if I fall down, it's game over. There's no continues except for when you beat the stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is probably this game's biggest Achilles heel, if you ask me.
Now, you said this game came out near the end of Genesis life cycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would have been 94?
Actually,
came
I
out...
believe it was 95.
Yeah, 95.
Dang. So even
Actually,
later.
Let me look it up quick. Comic Zone. No, I don't. What the hell's Atomic Sound? I don't know.
Yeah.
And, what? Oh, God, I can't even remember what I was going to say now.
Okay, Comic Zone was released in 1995.
Okay, 95. So that's even...
So
Man.
it was on, the tail end.
Because like by that point, PS4 and Saturn 4.
Mhm.
PS1 and Sega Saturn were out.
I'm gonna say, whoa. Okay. They made... Okay, so Sega Technical Institute created Dick Tracy, Kid Chameleon. I actually remember that
Oh,
one.
Kid Chameleon. I love that game.
They're the ones who made Sonic 2.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
Yeah.
And Sonic Spinball.
Weren't they called, like, Sonic Team USA or something at that point? Or was
Something
that...
like that, yeah.
Because I know that the Sonic team was in the United States for a while,
Yeah.
before they went back to Japan.
And they also worked on 3 and Knuckles, too. Like, hand in hand with
Mhm.
Sonic Team.
Yeah.
Comic Zone, The Ooze.
LPH asks
the only,
why no one... Oh, go ahead.
It's funny because the last game they made that wasn't canceled was Die Hard Arcade.
Oh, man, that was a good one, too.
AKA Dynamite Deca. And of course they worked on Sonic Extreme, which never came
LPH
out.
asks, why haven't they remade this game? Funny you should ask that, LPH, because it's pure speculation, but the people who made the Streets of Rage 4 game, it's not a remake, it's an actual sequel, but the people behind that, was it Dotemu?
Mm-hmm.
They mentioned they have 3 unannounced titles that are similar in vein, meaning they're like beat 'em ups or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those 3 games being speculated on that they haven't announced is Comic Zone.
Yeah, is like a remake / sequel or whatever.
Yeah.
a something, of Comic Zone, which would be
And,
cool.
and the other one that has a strong thing is Golden Axe.
Should be cool.
For me, this one doesn't have a strong case, but this is just me wanting it. Is the third one could be Altered Beast, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
That one, Golden Axe and Comic Zones are the one that has a strong backing that it could be those 2 games.
Oh, there you are.
Star Child says he has Kid Chameleon.
Yeah, some of those
You
good...
can also,
Some of those good Sega Genesis games are kind of expensive in this day and age. Whereas a lot of the ones that I see are just basically the either the third-party games or ones that were not really that stellar, if that makes any sense.
if I remember right, at the cost of your life, you can rip the panel. For the cost of your life, so I would.
Yeah, I remember that because I was trying to figure out how that actually worked, but I'd rather not test that theory, if that makes any
You
sense.
have to hold punch. Just hold it down.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
But no, it's not really worth it. Because again, it costing you your life for it. So yeah.
And I want to try to save as much life as I can.
Yeah, you definitely I'd already get flip-flopped at this part. I remember making it here.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely made it to this level. Star Show said, yeah, Kid Chameleon's price went up since he got his copy. And I'm really hoping... Oh, great. More mutant thingies.
Yep.
Cause I was gonna mention how good this game looks stylistically, not just this part, but earlier when you were, in the sewer fighting that guy with the water.
Mm-hmm.
The water, that water looked good. That's I don't know if there's an extra chip in this game or what.
Yeah, there were a couple...
The animation looks way better than other Genesis games. But then again, I remember other Genesis games depending they had more space. Like how Streets of Rage 2 was way bigger cart size than 1. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
It's 16 megabit compared to And like Phantasy Star 4 has got 24 mega power. Oh, and LPA said Comic Zone 2, Crisis in Genesis. That's actually a good subtitle.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're fighting Boom over here.
Yeah. I know there's a way.
Starchild mentioned Hyperstone Heist is $70.
Yeah, I got me the Hyperstone Heist on the Sega Genesis. Not completing copy, but still got me it nevertheless.
Yeah, you gotta somehow not let him.
I think so.
There, I got him.
Wow, just barely.
Yeah, skin of my teeth. I probably should have been using a different tactic, but I was just playing it safe.
Both Mutant League games cost quite a bit too, which, until you told me, Starchild, I didn't even know there was another Mutant League game besides football.
Yo, yeah.
I never knew about the hockey one.
Okay, just so you guys know, there are 3 episodes with them having like 2 halves basically. So think of 6 levels in this game overall.
This is where I died.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, look at that. I didn't even know about that. See, that's why roadkill is invaluable. You come from the friggin' AI reading your friggin' inputs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, SNK boss bullshit.
Yep.
I know because guess what game I was playing and getting glip-glopped in super hard because they read your inputs super hard.
What? What is that?
KOF 94?
Power Instinct,
Or Power Instinct?
Instinct 2. Part
Yep.
2 specifically. Because that game was... Part 1 did it a little bit, but you could figure it out. Part 2, though, is like...
It's like God mode.
ridiculous. Yeah. As soon as you jump, they know. As soon as you like, and then on top of that, they got Street Fighter 2 crap where they're doing stuff that you can't do as a player. But they're able to do as AI. Like they'll have invincibility frames when they shouldn't, and stuff like that. Like when you're fighting Reiji Oyama,
Mm-hmm.
he'll backdash. And he's invincible. He's completely invincible in his backdash.
Oh, a little glitchy there. Don't know what happened.
Damn.
Oh well. Hey, but it's a real cart though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Starshell said Capcom vs SNK2 has that pretty bad too. Well, especially if you're fighting God Rugal and Shinakuma.
I remember.
Oh god. Genocide cutters left and right.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, the AI version of them hits way harder than the normal player version. Like, normals, not even special moves, normals are over here doing like... Oh, you just wasted that.
Yeah, I was hoping it would break those blocks, but...
Yeah. No, I got your reasoning. It just... The first CVS wasn't so bad with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the worst boss you had to fight was just Geezer and Bison, and even it was like, eh. 'Cause Geezer and Bison in Part 2 are just mid bosses. Oh, what's that? Turret? What is this? Shadow Man? Turret out of a skull? Like what?
I don't know, but he's no longer a problem.
That's one loyal rat. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, roadkill? Oh, damn it.
Just kill yourself.
Yeah. I probably should have saved that punch. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I needed to do. Or I probably should have been...
Yeah, you get crossed off. And then this dude. Why did he create an evil like Teddy Roosevelt? Like,
I guess the answer to that question, why not?
dude, I don't know. Is it hot where you are too? Because it's hot where
Yes.
me and Metal are.
Yes, it is. But having heat advisories
gonna
left and
feel-
right
Mm-hmm.
this past week and this week.
They said it's gonna feel like 100 over here. And I'm like, oh jeez. Like, what am I? I don't even live in Arizona.
And Arizona gets it worse because it's dry heat, not humidity or humid heat. I guess with dry heat, you can't really sweat that much.
No, dry heat, I prefer most of the time, but then, but when it gets to Arizona level, nah. Star Child said he hasn't been outside, but it's cold in his apartment.
Well,
not mine, because mine's is
he should feel.
Actually, mine's is nice now because we're making sure not to let heat in, but we don't have. We have one AC, and that AC is old, and it's not plugged in because it's not even that good. So I need to buy a new one at some point. You know that's health, right?
Yeah, that bottle.
Next time I was like, hey, you know you can drink that when you're low.
Yeah, I know.
Creep. LPA says 90 in the Bronx.
Yeah, but here's the problem, though. I need to figure out how to... Here.
It's 93 where I am right now, apparently.
There we go. Figured out that whole trick with,
Oh yeah, like I told you, you gotta hold.
Yeah, but don't,
Cost some life, though, yeah.
Oh, come on. But too bad you take damage from it, too. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it costs life, though. That's a problem.
Even when it ricochets back towards you.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. You got hit by like, wait, what? And you already drank your,
Yeah.
I'm too weak, man. What, really? What's the point of having a big giant super mode if you can't even use it right?
Right. Man, there's really no way to get out of this, is there?
Starshell says 91 plus the humidity says it feels like 100. I think there is, obviously, but
damn it.
What? You blew up again?
Yeah.
LOL.
And yeah, that's game over right there. Now, if there was, I think there's a way we can actually get back to the last level we were on, if I remember correctly. I think it was a code.
Oh well, you know all these games have codes, yeah.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. But yeah, that just goes to show you how difficult this game is. Here, level select. Yeah, let's take a look here. Okay, levels.
Yeah, Starshell, where he says game over, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Game over.
Yeah, game over, man. Okay, in the options, we want to go to the jukebox and then press C on the sounds 14, 15, 18, 5, 13, 1, 3, 18, 15, and 6. And then the voice should say, oh yeah, and then you can choose your level.
Oh, I remember that code. I don't remember the order, but I remember doing it once, yeah.
But you gotta press C when you select the tracks. Okay, and then...
Starchild said, I have a huge code book from 98. It looks like a New York phone book.
And then 3, 18, 15, and 6. Yeah, there it goes. And then... Okay, to choose your level, set the sound to the level you want. Set sound to 5 and press... Oh, okay. We want to go to level 3. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to punch in that code again? I think I do. Whoops. 15...
New York... Yo, I don't know... What was the name of that code book? Because I feel like I have one also. I had a couple. Remember Tips and Tricks?
Yep. To choose your level, set the sound to the level you want.
I got another comic thing to put up on Hero Club when we're done.
Okay.
Q.
I'm gonna try and get some interviews, but the thing is like, I need somebody.
Oh, there we
to
go.
club.
Got it.
There we go.
So yeah, we'll try this again.
Welcome to the temple. Wait a minute. That's not how it goes.
Get back here, Roadkill. My trusty assistant.
Somebody needs to make fan art of that chick.
Oh,
That's somebody's meat, isn't it?
yes, you do. I smell
I'm
another
not-
Mistress Etchy coming your
Oh, yeah.
way.
Just like how I saw playing Power Instinct made me draw those three, and then Saturday Night Slam matches, as you saw,
Mm-hmm.
work in progress. Now this, what was her name?
I can't remember.
Hey, Visible Ninja. You remember her name?
No, I don't.
Metal. I don't know why I just said it. Whatever.
Call me
You know-
whatever you want.
You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay. Okay.
Don't call me Ray J.
I do 3 shows a day. Oh no, he says, don't call me washed up. I do 3 shows a day.
Yep.
Oh, let me see what I gotta. I feel like what you should do is push those boxes to the skull shooting fire
Probably.
and let the skull kill itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what I should have been doing. Okay, so...
Oh yeah, wow. The ultimate code book. Okay, that's not the one I have, but wow. Yeah, Star Child wasn't lying. It's pretty huge. Pretty thick.
Beefy.
There we go, now I don't... Oh, hey, I killed it with the page.
Woo. Yo, Joe.
Oh, there you go. Now you can go down.
Yeah,
there you go.
I don't want to go down quite yet, because if memory serves me correctly, I think you can actually...
Go to the right.
Yeah, go to the right and you actually get yourself some items. There we go. I need myself a health refill. So grab that.
Oh yeah.
Now I can kick butt.
There you go.
It's all trial and error,
Move.
folks.
Excuse me, lady. She was like, move it. Human, this tournament is for Kung Fung graduates.
Kung Fung.
Kung Fung. The Temple Master, our trainer. Oh, Bad Gamer said, if I don't show up, good luck on the stream, and of course, he meant it sincerely, but my brain is like, my paranoid brain is like, it's me. I got more of these, Toad-like
Mm-hmm.
guys, but with Dulcine powers.
Dulcine powers and Cabal's hook swords from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I see you trying to do Hadokens on me. Don't you try to hit
You know,
me.
he could block, but I forgot what button that was. Oh yeah, that's it.
I think you can't hold the attack button. I think it is something. I think you have to...
I remember blocking, and
Yeah,
he blocks, because I remember, because like, he's supposed to be like a brawler who doesn't know anything, but his block
Mhm.
was so much Muay
it-
Thai, it wasn't even funny, and like, I'm like, oh.
It's
Like,
the
he held up his shin and everything, and I'm like, wait a minute.
it's the C button is what it is.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you see it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's holding his shin up to take the blow, like he hardened his shins, which is what a Thai boxer would do. And I'm
he-
like,
And here we have this lady with the...
But then his actual strikes are like karate, though.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a female fighter.
Female fighter using her hair as a weapon, and it
Kind
has...
of looks like from far away, she looks like orchid.
Kinda.
Hey, what? Are you using? I know you're lying, but are you using OBS Studio or OBS regular?
OBS Studio.
Oh. Because I wonder, how, yeah, the chat thing you got. Like, if I was to do that, I'd need Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Hey, we're about ready to beat this stage, so I'm all content if.
You just hit him with a power
Let's
guy.
do it.
Mhm.
Those freaky things freak me out.
Yeah.
They look like the combination of the worst insects. Like,
Ah! Why did I do that?
oh no.
I thought I'd land the platform.
Wow. You right, right in front of the thing.
Oh, damn it.
And this guy's gonna laugh at you with this LOL. Evil Teddy Roosevelt.
Okay, now I need to.
Oh yeah, Sega Technical Institute production.
Mm-hmm.
1995. Yes, it's right there, huh?
Okay, so let me try.
Starshot said that lady looked like Cammy.
Five, 13, 1, 3, 18, 15, and 6. Alright. There we go. Alright. Try again with style. We can go ahead and get roadkill out so that way we can get our power up again. Here we go. And I know you can grab your opponents too if you just kind of, you know, just kind of walk up into them and then.
Oh, kind of like Streets of Rage or Final Fight did, where you just if you get close enough, you just grab them.
Mm-hmm.
Funny, this game had no two-player.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because it's you know, there's no way to move around on the plane like you could do in traditional beat 'em ups. Because it's all just.
Yeah, it's like you could technically make that lady who's talking with him just very easily make her the second player.
Mm-hmm.
Starshot just said he was just thinking about two-player as well. Like, you know, speaking of two-player, you know that Mandela effect thing.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me thinks about that just not because of what everybody else talks about when they think of Mandela effect, but for me it's because I don't remember Final Fight 1 being one player only, but apparently it was. Everybody always says that, like, that's why Streets of Rage had such an advantage over Final Fight. It was two-player.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I could have sworn the original Final Fight was two-player on SNES, but it wasn't. Like, then what are my memories? Fakes? Well, then again, AVGN talked about that, and he said he had a distinct memory of Godzilla, of King Kong or Godzilla, a Godzilla movie, where, like, he's holding a woman in his hand, and you can see from her point of view, and, like, he said that, and he goes, such a scene doesn't exist, but I have a memory of it.
Yeah, I remember that. Not that scene, him saying that.
Yeah. Because, like, I have a memory of friggin' playing Final Fight 1, the two-player in SNES, but I guess it was just me misremembering, like, taking turns, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't fight that was what they fixed with 2 and 3. Final Fight 2 was Final Fight 2 was two-player, and so was 3. Kung Fung, but still funny.
Yeah, we're back to Kung Fung.
Boy, this game reminds me of the good old days of 90s comics.
Mm-hmm.
By good old days, I mean dark days, but you know.
Yeah, because that was around the time when Superman got killed off in the in the original continuity.
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also just thinking of how everything back then was extreme, you know. And Rob Liefeld had every character is just walking mountains of muscles.
Well, for me
Aren't proportionate.
For me personally, it's like the 90s were more considered the barf age because everything just seemed like it was built around like crude aspects, you know, like Beavis and
That's what I'm
Butthead,
saying, yeah, extreme. Yeah.
Earthbound.
Well, that's for in general with cartoons. Everything was gross. Ren and Stimpy.
Oh yeah.
But no, I'm just saying of comics where like everything was extreme, you know. Like but I'm gonna say this. I actually don't hate Rob Liefeld. Like, you know, as much as it's fun to dunk on him with his drawings. But the guy himself, no.
Okay, got it.
So I think people think that, like, you know, dunking on him means you you're criticizing his art doesn't mean I'm criticizing him as a person. Like, you know. And then also the other way around, where there's bad people that do good stuff, and then you're like, oh.
Right.
Oh wow, I got him on the rebound. Okay, don't jump too early.
Yes. Here, I'll do this. Kill him off. With the power! There we go.
Oh,
But
Well, that guy just jumped to his own death.
yeah. He
It's
signed
got those two things.
he signed his own warrant, basically.
LPH said,
What the hell?
Rob. Oh yeah, Rob's not that bad. Yeah. No, yeah, he's exactly that too.
There we go. Got it.
Like, make it like it's like the fun thing to do is to make fun of his art, but like, I don't hate him. You still gotta give him credit for creating Cable and Deadpool, like, don't you?
I would assume so. Because without
Everybody
them,
loves Deadpool. Like, it's technically him. Darkshaw said he had a similar situation of the Mandela effect thing with F-Zero. He said, I swore I watched a relative and his friend playing F-Zero 2-player on the Super Nintendo. I didn't know if it was a special version, but it's only ever been one player.
yeah.
No, you're too
It's
weak.
funny how memory works like that.
Yeah. A lot of times what I think it is, instead of Mandela or different universe, I just think it's like you just misremember things, and as you get older, your memories kind of conflate different memories together. And then sometimes when you're little, you'll even conflate dreams with memories, you know? That makes sense.
I know what you mean. Yeah, another game over, man. But hey, I was already at already had a small amount of health, so
That's one game to randomly play, huh? Daytona. Daytona, let's go away.
oh, I died again. Now I'm back at the.
And then people are revving up outside.
Yes. Okay.
Revving up.
Rev it up! This is one of the songs I usually normally hear when I'm at work, but I haven't even heard it there in quite a long time, so you know how it is how stores like to update their playlists.
Yeah. You know what song I used to hear a lot, and I used to always, when it got on, I was like, ah!
What?
It's closing time. And the thing was, it's like, when I hear it, I'd be like, I wish it was closing time so I could leave.
Bastard.
Darkshaw says he distinctly remembers F-Zero being played split screen along with Super Mario World.
Well, why did
That
I
is
do?
interesting.
Why did I do that?
Yeah, why? Well, that's happened to me. Yeah.
Here we go.
Boom.
Oh, here. Just exactly what I needed. Health. Oh, wait. Hey, it's a Orchid knockoff again. Or it looks like somebody you would actually see from Eternal Champions on Sega Genesis.
Remember that game?
Sega's answer to Street Fighter 2, obviously. Oh God, look at all these. I'll crap myself if I actually get through this just fine.
LPH said about Rob, he said, it's just like Frank Miller. After Sin City, he just went off the rails.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what happened with Frank. It's like, oh yeah, he did make good comics back then. People forget. Like,
okay. Now I'm at a split path here. Do I go left or do I go down? What do you guys think?
I'm gonna say down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hey! Got Roadkill back.
I mean, boy, this game was really animated well, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there were some graphical effects that actually made the Sega Genesis actually really good back in the day. Like, I think there was actually a game called, like, Ranger X or whatever for the Sega Genesis. It was like a mecha game, kind of like a Cybernator. It had some really cool effects that seemed like it would just like blow Mode 7 out of the water, but at the same time too, you know how Mode 7 is the more superior type of technical aspect.
Oh yeah, and Ranger X came out in '93.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's a mecha game, and boy, it looks a lot like a Gundam fused with like a Ava unit or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta play this.
Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yep, having to do this.
Starchild said at the convention he went to last year, he met a comic artist, but forgot his name. He got some of the covers he did.
Oh,
LPH said,
that was a trap? What?
Yep, apparently.
Oh, man. Game over again?
LPH said that I don't know why we got All-Star Batman and Robin. And you know what that one is, right, Kyle and Metal?
God.
All-Star Batman and Robin.
I'm the GD Batman. That's what he said.
Don't even get started.
And then he
with
called
I'm the
Robin a
goddamn
retard.
Batman.
Yeah. What are you, retarded?
I'm the goddamn Batman.
Woof. Oh, what was Frank on that one?
Alright. Try it again. Now we're back to the second half of part 2, and hopefully I don't I don't jump on the rail again and hurt myself with the part of the comic
Go
page.
trap.
Yeah.
Oh, that too. Oh yeah. I know I've done dumb stuff like that before. I'm just like, why did I bother? Like in GBO 2, where I dodge right into the enemy.
Uh-huh.
Why did I even? Look how much health it took, though. Jeez. This game really tests you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, you know why? Well, yeah, because back in those days, like, hey man, wasn't long, but sure needed. Like, remember back then, beating a game was an accomplishment.
Oh.
It wasn't just like you weren't expected to beat it. It was like, oh man, you beat it? Wow.
Yeah.
No. Nowadays. Did you read that, Metal? Because I can't pronounce it. If you know that comic artist, Starchild posted in the chat. Arthur Sydam. Yeah, that's right. An LPH mission about Frank Miller, and DC kept him hired for some reason.
Well, probably.
When did Frank Miller leave DC? You know?
Wasn't it after, like, Batman Year 1 or something like that? Or, no. It had to be sometime after either the second or third story in second story of Dark Knight Returns. You know, the follow-up?
Yeah. Let me see.
Let's Let me go left this time.
He had something in 2001.
Oh, snap.
And
Shnikes,
then-
shnikes. Oh, game over my ass.
Oh, that's messed
Game
up.
over,
I didn't even notice the burning. Oh, wow. Starchild said, yeah, he went on with Army of Darkness, Walking Dead, Vampirella, Red Sonja, and some other stuff.
Alright, so here we at this again.
Speaking of comics, that's what I'm, like I mentioned, I'm trying building my stuff so I can write my script finally and pitch it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, I got this script for a short miniseries. Could you see it, please? And everybody's gonna be like, no. And I'm like, hmm? And then I'm gonna cry. I like how I'm always pessimistic about these things. Self-defeating, that's what they call it.
Well, hey, you at least got a chance with when somebody at Capcom, to...
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I need to be more positive. Like,
Oh,
look at
yeah.
that, like, how many people even get on Capcom's radar, even if they don't get hired? Like, really, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't even get a side eye. Hey, Dane, Omega Mario, how's it going, bro?
Hey!
Hey, welcome.
Good to see...
And funny you mentioned that. I was talking about that at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, how this game might be the next game Dotemu does. I hope so, anyways. Along with Golden Axe, that'd be sick. We got fake Chun-Li and Cammy mixed over here with a little bit of Redhead. She also kind of reminds me of like if she was a ginger black orchid from Kill Instinct. Because of the green.
Right. Here, maybe I can... Oh, Hugh. I was gonna say the TH word, but I was like, you know what? Better restrain myself.
Twitch. Yeah, you know what?
Don't want to get them... Don't get their panties in a waist, if you know what I'm talking about.
By the way, Dane, we're playing this on, as Kyle has said, legitimate.
Sega Genesis
this
hardware.
actually is a Sega Genesis.
Absolutely.
He's actually playing on, and this
On
game is
actual
kind of.
real
Was this
cartridge.
completed box?
No. I just only got the cartridge.
I wonder how much it goes for completed box. Hey, Kyle, this question's right up your alley from LPH.
Okay.
He said he was thinking of getting the IDW TMNT comic 1 to 100.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
I don't know, you're the one who knows if they're good or not.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the first 50 first 50 chapters, they're legit. But 50 through 100, it's kind of a mixed bag, but by the time when you get to the City of War arc, that's when it actually gets really good again. Let me get up there and...
Omega said, ooh, real hardware, let's go! Now, there's a TMNT comic coming out also. You saw this one? I think you're the one who told me, actually. The one where they're all dead except for one, and you don't know
Oh
which one
yeah,
it is.
TMNT Ronin. Yes, it's currently ongoing right now. They haven't even specified who the turtle is yet. That's actually...
Because he's using all the weapons, so you don't know.
Yeah.
He's using... Isn't this where you died?
Yes, it is.
Oh, but you know what to do now. Okay.
No, I don't.
A lot of these... Oh, no. Just go to your death, I guess.
There's gotta be... There's something I'm missing. There's gotta be something I'm missing when it comes to that.
Oh, really? Starchild first said, yesterday I ordered a book of mangas. I have had an idea for years to draw something of a manga, but I only have an idea. I'll probably only draw the cover and go from there. And he said that's a weird trap. But Dane Omega Mario said, by the way, fellas, he'll be free for the Xbox showing. Nice.
Awesome.
What's the chances you think of them actually announcing the price? I mean, not the price, release date. Excuse me. No, yeah, the price.
Price. Well, that's really hard to know if they're going to announce the price there, because it seems like both Microsoft and Sony are being very coy with each other, with trying to.
They're like in a weird war of like, you go first. No, you go first.
It's like we're going to get the price either way, so it's like you guys better just announce it anytime you want to. I mean, I guess Microsoft's being coy because they don't want a similar situation with what happened during the Xbox.
They don't want to get undercut.
Yeah, because that's how Sony actually defeated the Sega Saturn with the PS1.
Yeah, I remember that was that infamous time where all they did was just go up and went $199 and then left.
$299.
$299? Yeah, wait, that was less expensive than the Saturn.
Yeah.
LPA said, and I just bought at UFC 4 this week. And at WWE game. Which one? Not 2K20, right?
I hope not.
Omega Mario said, I'm expecting those. Our Holy Doritos Pope is going to have world premieres on the 1 hour pre-show.
You're not wrong. Sadly, not wrong.
Let me test my skills on you. We already fought you, lady. Sweep me off my feet. We're training for the final test.
Test. This is a test.
Yes, and we must join up with the misogyny bros here.
If it actually gets them on the rebound. Oh, only got one on the rebound.
Because, there's that time that him and,
Stephanie.
Scott Steiner enjoyed, smacking around Stacy Keebler.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And then there was the whole thing with Stephanie, when he first joined, but still.
Yeah, but we don't ever talk about
that. LPA said the not all-star WWE game and Starshot went Battlegrounds? Okay, that one. WWE Battlegrounds. Do you remember that one? I don't remember that one.
I don't, no. Does not ring a bell.
Down here. There, got him.
Why would you teleport right in front of me, fool? Not in my world. Oh, Starshots, it was announced just recently, that's why. Okay. Don't go there. I think you should have, tried, Go left if you can.
Oh, well, I took a little damage, but,
Oh. Okay. So you can...
Yeah, although I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Yep, I died.
Okay. LPA said Battlegrounds is like NBA Playgrounds.
Oh, really?
Okay, so... Look at that water, though. That looks like crazy good for,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
We can do this! Maybe.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Starship says basically arcadey all-stars kind of game.
Oh!
Well, also, I'm actually interested now. No,
that actually does sound kind of good.
I actually want a arcade. That's one thing about 2K. I don't like it being too sim.
Yeah, you're one more for the arcade experience, not the sim experience.
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm watching the trailer for it now. Yeah, they got Daniel Bryan jumping out of a helicopter.
Damn.
And Austin's in there, and
it sounds good already.
They kind of look like action figures, and it looks. Yes, this is exactly what I want. Okay,
Awesome.
Okay, it looks. Yeah, all right. I definitely want to play this game. This came out. You got Undertaker doing choke slams while on fire, and shooting lightning
Yeah.
everywhere. And Sergeant Slaughter just threw a guy to an alligator.
Damn, this does sound great.
And Asuka's doing burning knuckles.
Shining finger.
Is this the? Are you talking about that that arcade style wrestling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Battlegrounds, yeah.
Okay. September it comes out.
Huh.
That actually looked cool. Okay.
It sounds interesting. To say the least.
Excuse me, the chat's going on while I was away. What's the chat saying? Metal?
Not much, so.
Oh, how did you miss that?
Oh, LPH said he missed the NBA Street games. Oh yeah, those are good.
Oh, yeah.
I miss EA,
Oh,
EA Sports.
yeah.
EA
Well, as you saw,
Sports.
playing SSX Tricky, like
Mm-hmm.
tricky.
Yeah, SSX was great until you ruined it with the 2012 game.
Oh yeah.
Do not remind us.
I think I just
Did you
did.
not try to think of such
You know what they could have
abominations?
done better with instead of doing that? They could have literally just remastered Tricky. That would have been fine. I would have been okay with that. That's right, bozo. Maybe you need to save that medicine for the trap when you save yourself and don't die from it, but you're almost dead. Possibly, I don't know.
And just so you guys know, there's actually 2 endings to this game,
Oh,
but it has to deal with the final battle.
oh, is it like Streets of Rage where you can like choose to be the bad guy?
No,
Oh, hey,
it's
look at that! You didn't take any damage at all. Neat. So you just basically have to hang on and let it clamp at nothing, and then you call.
I think I had to use the grenade, but I think I used it at the improper time.
Yeah, because I'm like, you didn't use it right, but apparently you didn't take any damage, so I guess. Omega Mari said 2012 was somewhat okay to a point. For SSX.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played it, but yeah. By what I gather, yeah, it wasn't great.
Oh.
Got to go for the PS2 era for that good stuff.
I wonder if like
Hey, get over there.
guess the
Woo!
box
Oh.
to some of the puzzles here make no sense.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you narrowly dodged that though. Hey, there's Kung Fung. You must be the old Fung, eh? I'm in charge of training Mortis people. Nice fingernails, dude. It's tricky to... next Friday, by the way, I'll say it again at the end, but for those of you watching here, LPH, Star Child, or Mega Mario, next Friday at 4 p.m. my time, I'll be playing Gitaru Man.
Yes.
Sweet.
Gitaru
Forward to
Man.
it.
You know, yesterday's stream was pretty decent. but I didn't get my stream results because Twitch was being derpy, as you already know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I've ever got.
This guy is basically David Lopan. You never could beat the action.
He definitely reminds me of like that. Who's that old guy in Fatal Fury?
Kung Fu Ru?
Yeah, Tung Furu. You know, before he goes all muscular.
Yeah. Kung Fu, yeah. Funny enough, he's supposed to be Terry Bogard Sensei, but like... Sorry, shall I say he looks like a mutated Pai Mei.
Alright, last episode.
Alright, yeah, alright. We're getting there. Curse of the Dead Chips. Dried up sea surface, New Zealand atolls. Is that how you pronounce it? Atolls? I've seen that word, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I never heard it said.
Hey, more of the slime guys. So Slimer's
Just like
deformed
just
cousins.
like the word eschatology. Never actually heard it until like recently. I've seen it, but I never heard it spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Eschatological. I'm like, what? AKA before Guitar Hero. Yeah, Guitar Hero Man was before. Yeah, the OG. Although I guess the OG would be Jammer Lammy, but you know. Star Child said Kyle kind of like East.
Mm-hmm. Oh, East. Now that's a series I want to try to get into more often.
You know, I played. I've only ever played the first two and the first three actually.
Oh,
The
East.
first two from the TurboGrafx versions, and 3 because of the PSP remake.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Open Filgana?
Yes, the
remake 3.
the best one.
Super Nintendo. There was like different console versions, and I forget like which
Yeah, Yeast.
version of
Yeast 3.
before.
Yeah, it was called Yeast 3: The Wonders of Yeast on the Super Nintendo. But the thing is that the original Yeast 3 was a side scroller, whereas with Oath and Felghana, they went back to they went back for more of that style that they did for the Ark of Nafishdom and Yeast Origin, making it like a Zelda-esque type of game.
Yep.
Just feed him something.
Omega Mario says, I just want to warn you guys, if Forza Motorsport 8 gets shown on Thursday, I will lose my mind. And, funny enough, you bring that up, because, Kyle and Metal can tell you right here that the game I was most excited for when I saw the PS5 thing was actually Gran Turismo 7.
Yeah.
So I actually, I feel you there. I was more into Gran Turismo 7 than any of the other games. I was like, wow, that looks cool. Starship said, yeah, people like to mispronounce East. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he has Ark of Nipishtim and Wanderers of East on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Nipishtim, the PS2 version was kind of a wonky thing because they made the character models all 3D in that game. Whereas in the PC re-release, they did those really awesome pixelated sprites like they did for The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. They did those sprites that's kind of like how they did for the Golden Sun games. You know, where they're really detailed for 2D sprites.
LPH said a lot of those games were on the PSP and Vita. Yeah, that was like their home. A lot of those East remakes and stuff. Uh-oh.
Oh no, did I glitch?
Oh no. Because you were invincible, and that's an
Oh, damn it. That's a death trap.
Damn it.
Alright. Reset it is.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Oh, damn it.
Bullshit resets.
Yeah, Omega Mario said soft locked, eh? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It happens, folks.
It's bullshit.
Okay, now I need to get that.
Yeah, code, yeah.
Yeah, that
We'll have to do all that again.
Yeah, but we'll go immediately into episode 3, the final episode.
It's good.
Oh yeah. Says it like the Kool-Aid guy. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go. Even playing it on the not an Ethernet, but with the HDMI cable looks fantastic, this game.
Starshell said he remembers using codes on Maximum Carnage and it still was hard.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh god.
Maximum Carnage.
Maximum Carnage, yeah. I weirdly enough preferred Separation Anxiety.
Separation Anxiety, it's better
the
to...
second one. Like,
Yeah, it's...
sequel.
I'd say that's the game that's better to play on the Sega Genesis than the Super Nintendo.
Like, ultimately, it's it's about as hard, but I think it's, like, slightly easier, plus it lets you play as Venom from the beginning.
It's more forgiving, and it
Yeah,
has
it's
two-player...
two-player.
Yeah, it has
Yeah,
two-player.
it's still hard, but yeah, it's a bit more, yeah, like you said, it's a bit more forgiving.
But I'd say that's one of those games where it's better to play it on the Genesis because of the because the difficulty is a bit more spiked up in the Super Nintendo original, even when you're playing it on easy.
Yeah, it's a bit more bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Starshell said he streamed Maximum Carnage and finally beat it and then never touched it again.
Don't blame you.
Starshell says Separation Anxiety was a sequel but somehow looked worse. I like how you basically just have to wail on them like that, yeah.
Here. Sorry about that, Roadkill. Didn't mean to feed you to the monster, even though you can't literally die in this game.
LPH said AKA Nintendo Hard. Yeah.
Nintendo hard, even if it's not on a Nintendo.
Now, Nintendo Hard is a tough pill to swallow, but unless the challenge is good and it's, it's one of those things where trial and error is, heavily placed to where you say, when you die, it's literally your own fault and you want to keep trying, then that's the type of hard that I can appreciate. But when it comes to just artificial difficulty being ramped up the butt, no, I'm sorry. That's where I draw the line. Like Deadly Towers, for instance. Remember Deadly Towers?
Do you?
Yeah, has some of the worst music.
Okay, you gotta time that jump, or else you're gonna be stuck. There you go. Starchild said there's Nintendo Hard, and then there's SNES Lion King Hard. Oof.
Oh, God.
Let's not even think about that.
That's gotta be tough for somebody.
Oh, come on. You gotta soft lock again? Oh, damn it!
Oop. Oh my god.
It's like, how are you supposed to get over there? Do you have to, throw the paper at the switch? Like the paper airplane from the comic strip?
Roadkill wouldn't be able to just...
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to get over there.
Good question.
I'm gonna have to test that theory out, and I did not want to start from the... Oh, wait a minute, I'm back at episode 3. So, hopefully I still have the invincibility. If I do, then
Yeah.
we don't even have to worry about going into the jukebox anymore. But I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't have the invincibility. Damn it. Get over here. you made one of your own disappear through the comic strip.
Auga. Auga. Dump like human. Dirt. Omega Mario went, how? He saw it. And then LPA said, and then there's also SNK hard, which I know all too well.
Oh yeah, that's up your alley. That's the type of hard that's up your alley.
Figuring out how Rugal fights. That's now I gotta somehow start trying. He put the Yar days. Yar days. Jojo. That guy saying Yar days instead of yada yada does it. Of course not. Creep?
Creep? I like it how he says creep in question marks.
Creep? Yeah. Like, am I supposed to be a creep? I don't.
I guess so.
He's like, creep?
Creep?
Camille Bedon? Oh, wow, he found some. He found. Oh, I know why for that, right?
Mm-hmm. That probably is what I should have been doing. But, oh well. Oh, thank you. I'll take that. Give some of my health back.
Yeah, definitely. You need it.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Maybe the game was like, beat it and shoot Legatum attack. Oh yeah, okay, I get it now. That box is to break those spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of basic puzzle solving.
Yep. Come on, get back up there. There we go. Now, gotta fight this, goofball again! Oh, God. I think I might have cheated death there.
Wow.
Okay. And I think you're supposed to... There we go.
Ah.
You dare ricochet that
And
off?
who are you guys? Mortis is getting busy. Oof, I don't want to know that.
No, thank you.
I guess lava doesn't melt his shoes.
Nope.
Star Child said that. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Can't believe I just thought of this now. Comic writer in his own with his own creation has a super powered side that's all goofy looking and like old and like super goofy looking, old school. Like I'm a hero. All of Cool World.
Oh, that Ralph Bakshi film or Bakshi?
Bakshi, yeah. Well, because in Cool World, like the creator goes his own creation and like he has a super powered side and
I guess
all that
so.
jazz. Brad Pitt was in it. That's like a cop. Because and Ralph Bakshi, that was completely not what he wanted to make though. So he punched the producer.
Hey, I would too if
Because
it went against
apparently
my vision.
he apparently wanted to make a horror movie where it was about a comic artist that was that his daughter wanted to kill him, but instead they were like, let's turn it into this. I still don't hate it though, you know. I still like Cool World. I don't care.
It's one of those movies that has a cult following, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Europe, they have a cult following when it comes to Howard the Duck.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Funny.
Rap.
Did I just hear you say rat rap?
Yeah, because, you know, it's the most catchy song from the Turtles' Christmas special.
Oh God, you had to make that reference! We never talk about that monstrosity.
Well, guess what? We just did.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Funny how they're...
Omega Mario said he's curious on why that's a soft lock in the first place.
I don't know. Just programming
I guess-
oversight.
Yeah. Because if it isn't meant to kill you,
Something
like...
figured, but
yeah.
they never accounted for it, I guess.
Invincibility shouldn't be a thing, because it isn't a...
Yeah.
I'm very curious, because it's not a one-hit kill.
Mm-hmm.
You just take damage. You don't die immediately. So why would being invincible change that all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a Cool World game for Super Nintendo, Star Child.
Ocean Software.
Your eyes weren't playing tricks on you, because I had that game.
It is a thing that existed.
Yes, I had that game. I don't remember much about it though.
Just it was a thing that existed.
Just that it existed, I had it, and I don't remember what I did it.
Okay, let's do this correctly.
LPH said, "Hey, it's the not Star Wars Christmas show." So yeah, you push that down.
Oh, I never knew you'd notice this. Oh, hey, you get some cool power-ups up here. Now that's awesome. Give me that grenade.
Use that to jump back up. Yeah.
Okay.
That should. There you go. Well done, Turner.
Alright.
Make sure. I guess there you gotta.
Oh,
just make
soft
sure
locked again. I can't go here through with invincibility.
The way he slid all the way to the right. It's almost like Poochie in Simpsons. I have to go now. My planet needs me. No, Poochie died on his way to his home planet.
Oh man. Yeah, it's like I can't even get through that with invincibility. That's like one of those things I'm gonna have to try to.
Starchild said, "Yeah, he did a moonwalk." And Omega Mario said, "If I had Comic Zone disassembly in front of me, I would love to try to find the problem." Yeah, because like, I would get that being a problem if the lava was meant to instantly kill you, but it doesn't. So I'm very curious why it causes that. And again, Double R over here, if you're new to the stream, Double RPG over here, the guy you see on camera, he's playing this on legitimate
Sega Genesis hardware.
Not using an emulator. This is the real cart on real Sega Genesis. So, don't know what the glitch is here. Don't know if like people wrote in while trying to use like a Game Genie, because man, you know, I used a Game Genie a lot back in them days. That's the only way I beat a lot of games back in them days.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't good enough.
It was Game Genie back those days, and then it was Game Shark after that, and then now it's Action Replay.
Yep. I still have a Ghetto Action Replay thing, Game Shark, for my PS1, because that's how I played import games.
Funny thing about the N64 Game Shark is that you can actually use it to play import games on there.
Yeah,
the PS1
it would
did
defeat
that region locking. So yeah.
That's what I did with PS1. I'd buy import DBZ games and use the Game Shark to. But you needed a spring too.
Oh yeah. There's like
Keep
a certain
spinning.
thing. Yeah, you need.
And then it needed to be a Model 1 PS1 because that's what had the port in the back to put in the Game Shark.
Oh,
Well, that's
cool.
pretty smart.
Yeah, I don't have to fight against Miss Redhead.
Huh. You're definitely gonna want the power-ups here.
Yeah. Most definitely. Well, the grenade at least. I want to get that health refill once I go down there. Creep?
Creep? Question mark. Sure, just throw in some lava. Come on, Beastie. Screech! Now, it's confident in screeching, but it's not confident in creeping.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be the issue here.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Now, of course I'm gonna take damage, but it's like, I literally don't care at this point.
I feel like, watch like, I look up a guide on this and it's like, oh, that's what you do? I should, right? Let me do that.
Yeah.
Metal, you still have the chat in front of you? While I look for this? Alright.
There we go.
Yeah.
Got it.
Comic Zone.
Oh.
Sega.
There we go. Trying to figure out how you roll. There we go.
Oh, the rocks hurt my feet. Well, stalagmites, but whatever.
Down here.
Oh god, yeah, I hate the frickin' enemies that like hang off the ceiling. That and the flying like bat things are annoying as shit to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they're not confident if they should creep or not.
Creep. Creep. There's got to be a health refill somewhere in this. There's nothing in this room. Oh, bollocks!
Son of a beach.
None of a bee sting. Oh.
Really? Now
What?
hop on down and take down
Ah.
the cocoon crawler with a series of serial kicks. This will reveal a path to the right, but wait, there's a shortcut. Instead, bring out roadkill to find a shortcut passage for you.
Wah wah.
You can either go down, highly recommend it, or take the hardest path in the game to the right panel. So that's the hardest path in the game you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, roadkill can reveal a shortcut right before that.
Well, good to know after the fact.
Yeah, I figured.
Right before I take the hard path.
Yeah, right. Like when you know the part with the exploding barrel
Uh-huh.
and the spikes. Yeah, bring out roadkill.
Oh, okay. When I'm down at the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, right before the lava crab.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that bull crap ever again.
Omega Mario said, "See if there's other ROM versions out there." Okay, let me see.
I don't
Comic.
believe there are.
Let me check.
Don't think there were any like revisions or anything, so like maybe.
'Cause I know there were for Streets of Rage and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, for some games they did have revisions to
And
correct
they-
things.
and they even-
Shinobi definitely was
And
famous for that.
Yeah.
And they did some ROM hacks for basically for like any type of like pop culture character, like the Ninja Turtles or even Batman from.
Oh yeah.
And even Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles had a ROM hack of that too.
Well, yeah, but then again, ROM hacks are a little different from like official revisions. So,
Right.
Like I said, like how
like
Shinobi
hell,
had
I
one.
have some incredible, like I have some both damn good and incredibly stupid ROM hacks for like the Sonic games that range from, the usual, put X character in the games too.
I'm actually downloading the Comic Zone ROM to see
Nice.
if it comes with a bunch of versions in there.
Yeah, to one of my personal favorites, which is Super Sonic in Sonic 1, which pretty much makes the game hilariously trivial because it not only gives you Super
Okay, yeah,
Sonic, it
this
also
panel,
gives you
Adam.
Hypersonic.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay. Alright. Oh, you didn't die? What? Here, now I took care of you. Okay.
Yeah, now bring on roadkill. Yeah.
Roadkill, get me out of here. Thank you,
Well
buddy.
done, Turner.
I got 2 question mark items.
Off you
Wait.
go.
See, now you can go down. See, now
Yes.
now you're in these. So now you can do God mode again, and if you feel like it, and
Oh, this
now
is
you know.
bullcrap. Look, you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. He drops bombs.
Yeah,
He literally drops.
dropping those mine. Oh god.
That's bullshit. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Still, you have to do a soft lock though. Now you know.
Dead.
Now we don't have to worry about that
Because
soft
Omega
lock.
Mario is that
That's
his
true.
reasoning is that Omega Mario's reasoning about checking for different versions because it might have been fixed in a revision if they did do one.
Yeah, it could have been.
I know there's Shinobi and another, was it one of the Mega Man games that had a revision where like that was how it was back then. There wasn't patches.
Yeah,
There was
let me look here quick.
just straight up whole new cartridges were made, and you'd have to check the number on the cartridge itself or something like that to know which one you got.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Kool-Aid guy.
So now you know. Take out roadkill or go into that lava crap.
Oh,
Yes.
it was released for Windows 3.1 in '95.
Wow.
It was ported to the GBA only in Europe in 2002.
Oh god.
Really?
Yeah, it was a European only release on the GBA. It's
Interesting.
specifically small screen size low. Well, of course, the screen size is gonna be shitty. Was in it was in Mega Collection, Sonic Mega Collection, Mega Collection Plus.
Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection, or its Ultimate Genesis
Yeah,
Classics.
and then it was in the various collection things.
Sega Genesis and Mega Drive Classics.
Yeah, it was part of all those
Okay,
collections.
Comix
and
Zone. Okay,
everything.
I got it downloaded. It was only like 2 meg.
And of course, it's on the Genesis Mini. So, as far as I can tell, there were no revisions.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean,
Because
that.
because I'm doing like a quick search. And I
Now
can't
here
see.
it says there's like Comix Zone United States, Comix Zone United States.
Yeah, there might be ones for different.
F2 and B and F1, but they don't seem to be.
I think those are
revisions,
just dumps.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there's a beta. Oh. Huh. I got the beta.
How beta is that?
That's
Or
kind of
3 beta.
interesting.
There's a beta 1 and a beta 2.
Okay.
Oh, fun fact, there's a grand total of only 2 entries on romhacking.net for Comix Zone.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
One of them is a translation patch into Spanish.
Yep.
And the other one is something called the Calcium Kid Edition.
Calcium.
Okay,
Calcium.
objects no longer reduce health of Sketch when he attacks them with any type of blow or kick. The milk bottle completely heals you. Sketch Turner is now the Calcium Kid. Okay, so basically, yeah, like I said, that your name is just changed in the game because, your bones aren't brittle as shit anymore.
Oh yeah.
Bones aren't brittle as shit.
But basically,
Take
yeah, it
damage from
just...
everything. Just even from
It's basically
you
just you
stop
don't take
taking
damage from punching objects, and milk bottles like completely heal you,
Hmm.
or like 2 little quality of life, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
bad.
And also,
Okay.
guys, I'm not sure why the bottom of the screen's glitching a little
Oh,
bit.
screen tearing? I have no idea either.
Oh god, it's a thing that happens.
Yeah. Again, real hardware, but you're playing through an HDMI, so I don't know if it's the
Yeah.
video stick.
Yeah, that could be the culprit. Because you gotta get one of them high-end Japanese frame meisters, and then you gotta
Oh god, yeah, those cost so
convert it.
much.
You gotta convert it properly using this codec and blah 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 blah.
I've seen that before, yeah.
God, those frame meisters are freaking expensive though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, there you go. All right, see?
Yeah.
You had to go through. Okay, now we know.
All right, now we're in the final part of the final level.
Hopefully there's no more weird stuff because I closed out
Yeah.
the FAQ. I mean, I can always open it up again, but I'm curious. What's her name?
I'm sure
Her
they'll
name
say
is-
it. I'm sure they'll say it at the end.
I think her name is Allison, but I'm gonna double check.
I like it how I'm kicking one of those things up in the air as I'm playing hacky sack.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So yeah, we got an interview.
Oh, hey.
Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, guys, I scored us another interview. So look, it's a Geek Fighters exclusive.
Well, there you
Geek
go.
Fighters exclusive. Yeah.
Star
That's
Child
another-
said, and her name is Biscuit Oliva.
I thought
Good
you guys
thing
were
you didn't
done.
say. No, we got a half hour left.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You guys go to 7. How'd you guys convince Project to get in on this?
We just called and he was still technically in the call. He just picked it up, and then he was like, "Well, I'll retweet you guys." We were like, "Thank you."
But yeah, no. Yeah, we got an interview.
So, is the interview? No, I'm not gonna say who, but the interview is the person you messaged on Facebook or the person you messaged on Instagram.
One I messaged on Facebook.
Oh wow! Oh, awesome.
Let's just say he's a. I'll not reveal the identity of
No.
it, but what I will do is leave some clues for your listeners. He formerly worked with video games on Turok. He is a freaking media and marketing manager and CEO of his own brand. He worked with Hasbro on several occasions, and he has also worked for Disney.
Yeah.
And he currently
Alyssa.
has his hands in Tokusatsu, so that will help narrow it down for some people. Hopefully. Maybe better.
Yeah, Jerry. Her name is Alyssa.
Alyssa, yeah.
And your name is Toby.
Alyssa Biscuit. I think that's what Starchild said.
Biscuit Oliva is from Baki the Grappler.
Oh. Just goes to show you how much I need to watch that on Netflix.
Oh god, it's Vin Diesel. I bet he's going somewhere dangerous like Michigan.
Hey. Family.
Exactly. It's like, oh god, it's like that Stewie joke where he's like, hey, stop that.
What? I don't get it.
Oh no, Stewie would just like sometimes just like stop and go, hey, like, you know. Like never mind. Screw you guys, I'm going in.
Star Child said, "Who's the third man's wheel, Star Child?" Although he's the fourth because, haha, Visible Ninja just people forget he's here.
Where do you go?
By the way, Project sent a message to you.
Did his headset die again?
No.
No.
No, I'm talking about Metal's headset die.
Oh, sometime. Oh God. I mean, he was talking just fine just a few minutes ago, so I don't know.
Well, he said he had to go take care of something, so...
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. There you go.
Yeah, I assume that Metal's, because like if you guys didn't know, Metal's headset's been acting
Yeah,
very
I remember.
strange
Yeah,
lately.
like
Where he'll
randomly.
be in the call and he'll be talking to us and not realize his audio. I wouldn't say his audio for his microphone, but the audio for his speakers are disconnected. So like he'll be talking and not know we're saying, Metal, what the hell you doing? Go on mute.
You
Like, he'll
definitely
think that
want
well
to push
after
that
it.
box up
Yeah.
so you can reach that lever
Yeah.
after you kill that thing. Creep.
There, I killed it. But here's the thing, I can't reach it.
Sure you can. Maybe not.
Yeah, I can't reach it.
Roadkill's supposed to find something again.
Well, let's get him out.
Maybe that box is for Roadkill to climb.
Yeah, possibly.
gotta-
Yeah, let's...
Maybe you gotta get on top of the box and then get him out.
Nope, he fell off the box. Now he's stuck in the box.
Of course.
No, I got him out. Here. Nice job. Yeah, right.
Nice job. You didn't do anything. Didn't I?
You didn't do diddly dick.
Omega Marius just punch the F out of the door?
Well, we could do that. But I think you get some things out of the switch there, like items. But it's like, why do I
guess
need...
it's not- yeah.
Yeah, why do
You're
I need...
invincible, yeah.
All right. So, guys, I'm gonna grab dinner. I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Still had to kill the box.
Weird.
But anyway, yep, here's the final part of the game.
All right.
There's Alyssa.
Like, what's my part in this?
There's a
Just made it in time.
there's a nuke in here.
Oh boy.
Now, this is where the two different endings come into play.
Okay.
You gotta beat the boss quick, and then I think you have to go to, like, the thing on the side where Alyssa was, and you have to deactivate the door so that way the stuff that's filling up can drain and you can actually get her out of there. So yeah, this is the final boss, who looks a lot different than his Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah. Doesn't look like an evil Teddy Roosevelt here. Looks more like an evil, like,
Oh yeah.
Futurama character.
Your ass down.
Oh, hey, Metal.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you didn't die, did you?
No, just needed to step away for a minute or two. Looks like I might be back just in time.
See if I can get the good ending.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Before, you know, she drowns and dies.
Yeah. But probably not. Get over here. Fine.
Oh, so you gotta do this quick.
Yeah.
Do it! Do it!
Because, Alyssa's prison there is basically a hourglass thing.
Mm-hmm.
Timer. Don't let it fill.
Nope, it's filled.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. She's... Oh, God. No! See, just seen her just float there dead. Almost said wheels. Ah.
It's like, yeah.
Get down here.
Well, he showed up earlier.
Gonna let her drown?
No, I know.
Not trying to let her drown.
She
heard
did.
him on my way
Omega
out.
Mara. She did. Gonna let her drown. Oh, you still got time.
You can do it.
Get down there.
I guess you still got some time. She's almost dead, I guess, but...
Get down here. Get down here. Thank you.
Just kill him. Just kill him.
There, got him.
Let me wham him. Or no... Creep?
Nope, I didn't save her.
Huh?
Wah, wah.
So it's like I gotta lure him down there and hit that switch for him to die. That's the only way I can do damage
Like,
to him.
right, because her being alive lets you get the good ending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's reset that and we'll try it again.
Round 2.
Wait!
Game-breaking bug. It's in the TV tropes page, Kyle.
Uh-huh.
If you're gonna use the invincibility code, make sure you don't fall in the lava, as it will soft lock the game. Well, wish we read this earlier.
Yeah. Thanks, TV tropes. Okay, I want to be on that one. because that will take me to the last part of level 3. Yeah, here we go. Okay. There we go. Here, just do it the old-fashioned way and just use the paper airplane to... There we go. Nope. There's Wu-Tang Man. Let's just call him that, Wu-Tang Man.
Wu-Tang Man. Hey, Lord Doom. He said F. Say F for respect for Alyssa.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Gets my respect.
Yeah, there you go.
Die already, fool. Golly. Get lost. There you go.
Come to Papa.
Boy, you know, the way this game is made totally reminds me of the old school Blockbuster days.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where it's hard because they want you to keep renting it.
And some games that came from Blockbuster actually did that, like Final Fight Guy and even Hagane, which we did a Let's Play of that when we were still the Gamerverse.
I remember, yeah. I remember that one, actually, seeing that.
Fun game.
Yes it was.
But kind of hard as balls, but still playable.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, you're not going to give any birth to minions from that cocoon pod. Gotta go further in. Yeah, you can go further in, but you're gonna have to... Nope, that didn't work. Gotcha.
Yeah, you just want to use those thrusters and just smack the crap out of them with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Remake this game, but without all the crappy, without all the artificial difficulty things like taking damage from anything that isn't an enemy. And forcing you to punch things. Did she just say don't blow it, like as a joke?
Yeah, because...
I think so.
Wow.
You want to know why? It's because there was actually a switch at the left. I didn't even realize that until just now.
Starchild says he remembers renting a few games like John Madden 94, Final Fight 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Contra 3,
John
Mario is Missing, Slam Masters, and a few others.
Mario's Missing?
Oh, my condolences.
You know, that may be something we have to play on the stream at some point. Mario's Missing and Mario's Time Machine, just to... You know, just for the lulz.
Exactly.
Don't you throw your Hadokens at me.
Hey, you want to hear something funny about this game?
What?
Apparently, Sega of Japan hated the game and said it embodied everything that was wrong with American culture. And the developer, you know what they said?
What?
That was high praise.
This is everything wrong with American culture? Thanks, bro.
Exactly. Insult backfire.
Yeah.
Comic artist Tony DeZuniga and Alex Nino worked on this game. Tony DeZuniga worked on Jonah Hex, and Alex Nino worked on Heavy Metal. You remember that? Remember Heavy Metal?
Heavy metal. Yep.
Had a movie too, didn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
No wonder this game looks so good.
Looking back, I can sort of see the art
Omega
style
Mario
now.
just feeling bad for Star Child. What a poor rental choice Mario's missing. And Mario's Time Machine too. And he said his sister was good at that game. Star Child said it was like America did the Orange Cassidy thumbs up to Japan.
Hey, thanks, bro.
LPH said that was the 90s in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And Omega Mario said, well, it was Sega Technical Institute, which were the American side of Sega, so oof,
Yeah.
Japan.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, like, and they put out some pretty damn good stuff. Like I said, the last game they put out was Die Hard Arcade. So
Last time I checked, it was super good.
yeah. Well, of course, they also worked on Sonic Extreme, but we all know how that turned out. But yeah.
Come on, come down here. Why don't you get down here so I can roast your ass?
Trivia with this game, let's see here. What could have been?
Got it.
The game was originally named Joe Pencil Trapped in the Comic Zone.
Ah. Really?
Sasha said Sega America did more good than bad, so what the heck?
There, I got her.
Oh,
Yay!
Yep, saved her.
All right.
So yeah, that's the good ending.
There we go. I want to see this. So, Sketch succeeded. Yeah, she's with him. All right.
For Sketch, Alyssa
Decided to join
and
him in
our
our
kid-
world.
It was a new beginning. And
Arc.
what a beginning it was.
Yeah, you got the girl.
Comic Zone became a commercial smash. Sketch's issue sold out on the first day, becoming the best-selling comic book ever. Alyssa Cyan joined the army, soon to become the chief of security for the United States. Roadkill was donated 100 pounds of mozzarella, and when he wasn't sleeping under a pile of Sketch's dirty socks, he spent most of his time exploring the city's new sewer system. And they all lived happily together. Until...
Or did they?
Sequel hook that never happened. Unless.
Unless.
I'm looking at you, Dottie Moo.
Yeah, exactly. Unless.
Ba-ba-bum.
So look at some of these names here if you recognize any of them. I know, like I said, you should see Nino and
Howard Drawson. I think that's a... Yeah, Howard Drawson, I think that was a famous musician.
He even redid the GBA version soundtrack, but apparently the GBA version does only in Europe doesn't sound as good, even though it's the same guy. I guess
Yeah. Apparently,
There you
yeah.
go.
But
Yep.
doing just like a quick look up, yeah, that's
Tony
one of the.
DiZanugo and Alex Nino.
Howard Drawson
Nifty.
was also the voice of Sketch. See ya.
See ya.
Oh yeah.
Lord Zeus, and until Thanos showed up looking for the Infinity Stones. That's what.
Yeah.
Right? It's Comic Zone, right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Marvel presents. Capcom presents.
Look at all those
Marvel
testers.
Du-du-du-du-du.
So yeah, I'm looking at Howard Drawson's wiki page, and some of the video games he did were, of course, Sonic Spinball, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles, The Ooze, Die Hard Arcade, Sonic Extreme, Dynamite Cop,
Yeah, so more good than bad, yeah.
Vigilante 8,
I remember that game.
and its sequel,
Nice.
and even Wu-Tang Shaolin style.
Wow.
Baldur's Gate 2, Throne of Baal,
Really?
Alien Front Online, Star Trek, Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates, Afro Samurai, Sonic and the Black Knight, and the 2010 Splatterhouse reboot.
Really?
Oh yeah, I forgot he did do the Splatterhouse reboot.
Huh. Huh.
So, read what Omega Mario said. It's funny.
Lived happily together until Sega Technical Institute didn't give a rat's about a sequel.
That's right, Lord Doom. Wu-Tang is for the children. That piece of concept art I put in the Skype chat.
Uh-huh.
I'll put it in the regular. That's the only piece of art they did that was gonna be for a Saturn sequel.
I gotta look at this real quick.
I put it in the Twitch chat too.
Yeah,
for
I
you
know.
guys, viewers, so
Oh, wow.
like that.
Just in case you guys didn't see the intro, here it is. Sketch Turner's getting grabbed by the neck, but he's not like AVGN who got grabbed by the balls in AVGN Adventures.
True dat.
So, might as well go ahead and give our thoughts on this game.
Yeah, super hard, kind of unfair at points, but still really fun and cool and creative.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it a lot. I liked the story. I liked the way it was told.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It has a very good start. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I still think the game is fun. It's just like it's kind of
hard.
It's fun, but
unfair hard at times. But
it's fun, but rough around the edges at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
But I think it's just, if I was reviewing this, I'd have given it a solid 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I would give it an 8 and 9 or a 9 as well, but I'd probably give it a 7 because of its length. Like if you
That's
if you
why
could
it's
get
unfair hard at times because it's so short. Like,
if you're mighty good at this game, from what I saw on YouTube through World of Long Plays, you can actually beat the game in about less than 30 minutes.
Took us an hour and a half, so we were only like 2 times longer than.
Yeah, that's because of all the bullshit that was going on in the later levels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah,
Still would love to see that sequel.
Mhm.
Emu, looking at you again. Lizard Cube.
Yeah, or I would say do either a remake / reimagining where there's actually more to this game, because I'm pretty sure they might have wanted to do more levels, but didn't have enough time to do so. But then again, it's probably Sega's call, because they were apparently so fixated on the Saturn at this point.
Exactly, that's what I was just gonna say. That's probably what made them make it short. They're like, what? Mega Drive? We gotta go to the Saturn, bro. Anything else you want to mention?
Emu, hopefully that one of those 3 games is actually either a sequel or a remake of this game, but preferably a sequel. Because if you did Streets of Rage 4, you might as well do a sequel to this game.
Yeah, might as well. Especially since it's got a sequel hook.
Yeah, way to end, bro.
But yeah, I mean, this game, it's pretty fun. I mean, if you can at least get past the difficulty, then I'd say you probably would enjoy this for probably a weekend rental, if you rented this back in the day.
Oh, definitely. I mean, oof, that art style is sexy, and yeah, it's hard as shit, but you know what, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Not terribly long. And by doing a quick lookup, apparently reviews in the day gave it like 3 out of 5 stars, so
So
it's
not terrible, but
yeah, it's definitely a fun game to take a spin on. Just don't expect it to be terribly long, and expect to maybe toss your controller once or twice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Homebrew. Yep, it's the Watcher again. And also, Omega says, people wouldn't want this to be 100% remade with its length. Flesh this out as a Comix Zone 1.5. I agree.
That would be nice, yeah. Give it some more stages, maybe, implement some of the fixes that some people have done with ROM hacks, like not taking damage when you, punch stuff.
Mm-hmm. Or dying, or soft locking yourself when you touch lava.
Now that I think about it, the taking damage thing might have been just because they were forced to rush. They were like, we gotta artificially pad this out.
Yeah.
Let's make it so he takes damage.
Yeah, I could see that.
Definitely.
I
But-
can see that happening.
But seeing as how we don't have that much time left, yeah, I was kind of hoping we beat this faster because we could have put in another game that we could have played. But you know, it is what it is.
If we had a half hour left, yeah, we only got 10 minutes.
Mhm.
The homebrew asks, how's it going, Watcher? MM Dude, that's me. And the rest of the gang, that's Metal.
Well, we're doing great since we beat Comic Zone, but we actually did show you both the bad ending and the good ending. So I guess that we pretty much did this game justice, which we set out to do as our first game to come back after our long hiatus.
Yeah, and on Thursday, we'll be watching Xbox, right?
Yes. But
yeah, that is coming up, isn't it? Yeah.
But-
Is it Thursday?
yes, it is.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Yeah,
But-
it's Thursday.
But there's also been rumors going around of there being a possible Nintendo Direct coming this week, the same week as the Xbox reveal event. But that's kind of a tough pill to swallow
I
at this
just hope
point.
it's not the same day.
Yeah,
But for
Same
me,
week I'm okay with, but same day.
for me personally, I just hope it happens during that time, you know, when we can all get together during the afternoon, like they usually do.
that would
Because
be ideal.
because if it took place in the morning, I'd be like, oh, Nintendo, why did you do that?
Why
Yeah,
are
it's
you
true.
doing this?
I'll be
Because
asleep or something.
yeah, because when they usually have it at like around, I would say 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, or an hour later, that was like perfect timing. But who knows?
That would be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you know, there's been a lot of speculation going on that we'll be seeing a lot that deals with Super Mario, especially since it's the 35th anniversary this year of the franchise. But hopefully there is something that's announced coming up
really?
pretty soon.
You know, Homebrew says something pretty interesting. Read that.
Chris Sin also made this and the canned Sonic Saturn game, and sadly, boom, I had an interview with him, swell guy. Aw, man. I would have loved to see that. But anyway, for the most part, yes, and for the safer bet, we are going to be covering the Xbox first-party game showcase for the Xbox One X. No, Xbox Series X. So be on the lookout.
There you go.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for
And
that.
Omega Mario, you're free to join, like you said, if you're free. I guess.
If you want to join us for that event, you're
It's
more
like, I guess.
you're more than welcome to, buddy, if you want to. And it said, yeah, I also joined his site. Sadly, I saved it there. Aw, dang. That pouring salt on the wound right there, sadly.
I'll show you some salt.
Well, it's just, might as well plug, I guess, right?
Yes.
And Omega Mario, so
plugging
yeah, it'll
time.
be 4 p.m. UK time. So what's that our time? 11?
Yeah.
10?
No, I think it's 10 your time.
Well,
Or no. It would be 11 your time because he would be on about an hour before the whole event started. I think that's what he's trying to say. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and plug. While we keep seeing the demo for the first part of episode 1 or the first level repeat over and over again. So you can follow me on youtube.com/RPGreviews. That's where I do most of my creative content. Follow me through social media at facebook.com/RPGreviews and twitter.com/RPGreviews. I also have a Twitch page, which is at twitch.tv/RPGreviews. And to see the archives of my live streams from my Twitch to my YouTube page, then it is youtube.com/RPGgamer for solo. And had a lot of fun with this. Geek Fighters are back, better than ever, and we're definitely looking forward to this Thursday, but we'll definitely be looking forward to when we return to Judgment next Saturday.
yeah. I've been playing the game myself, so it's ought to be interesting.
Yeah, he managed,
I'm not that far from where you are, I think.
and he got it through a good deal on the PSN, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I was like 23, so I was like, I'm getting there.
Nice.
All right, that's me.
All right, I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
As for me, it's pretty easy. Just follow me on Twitter at VisibleNinja0, YouTube Visible Ninja Dojo, where I stream Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, a little talk show we call Ninja Talks Live. We talk about mecha, the tokusatsu genre from Japan, and other stuff that tickles our fancies. And of course, check out Yeah.
Yes,
Hero-
we're Hero Tubs.
Hero-Tub. Oh my gosh.
Hero-Club.com, where we just posted a brand new interview with who was that again, Wheels?
Formerly Michael Bacon, better known as his actual real legal name, Michael Hollander, who was one of the stars of VR Troopers as JB Reese.
Yeah, and he's also more recently known as being an animator working on movies and video games. So, yeah. Interesting stuff, so go check out hero-club.com for all of that. And of course, follow them on Twitter at HeroClub4Life, that's the number 4, and twitch.tv/HeroClub4Life, where we stream Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're currently playing through Metarots R, which of course is Metabots, if you're familiar with what that is. And it's a pretty fun game. We're kind of had a bit of a slow go last time, but hey, this week our luck might change.
And you can find it on HeroTub.com.
Exactly. Yeah, Hero
Yeah,
Tub.
Hero Tub. That might be our new April Fool's Day joke, where we somehow become the Bath and Body Works section of a Lowe's or a Home Depot.
HeroTub.com.
All right.
We're like home fitters. We're like those tubs that they may help
Bath
the
fitters,
disabled.
yeah.
Yeah, the bath fitters, the ones that are for the disabled and elderly.
Yeah. Hero Tubs.
Okay. It's time for me, right?
Yep.
You can follow me on
your
social
last one.
media, Fighter Cow, same name. I put my links there. Check out my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, same name, Fighter Cows. I put my webcomic series links there too. 4 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/FighterCows on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays, it's Tekken. And Fridays, I've been playing around. This Friday, I'm playing Gitaru Man. That's it for me.
And
Kyle
also,
already spoke.
yeah, I put the
Go ahead.
Discord link in the chat. If those of you who have not followed our Discord, be sure to follow us there, because we definitely would love to, if you want to talk with us and
pop off, get active, and
mm-hmm.
I'm usually always on.
And if you want to
as soon as you at me, I'll see it.
And hey, if you want to promote your streams or whatever, we do have a page for that in our Discord page. Or if you want to post anything fun that's like retro gaming, modern gaming, come on over. Or even talk about comics, anime, cartoons, the whole 9 yards. Okay, so yeah, as we said, join us this Thursday for when we cover the Xbox Series X first-party game showcase. And we'll have Omega Mario 17 be a special guest when we watch that, and that ought to be a lot of fun. And if there is anything in relation to that Nintendo Direct that's rumored to be appearing next week, we will send you further details via our social medias. But until then, I'm Double RPG.
Visible Ninja.
I'm Fighter Cows.
And Jerry, your 2 words, please, to end off the show, like every other show. We'll see you next week, guys. Peace.
Adios.